Alright guys, so today's currently December 19th, 2024, and not gonna lie, this whole week I've been just on a roller coaster of emotions, and I've been very disappointed with my trading. Like, I honestly can't even do a trade recap because I took so many trades that was emotional. Like, I literally, I would call it a mix between emotional and discretionary trading, right? But a lot of it was just revenge trading, right? With just revenge trading with some kind of discretion, right? I'll show you guys my Top Step history. And I think on the last video, actually, I don't even remember. This was taken on the 16th. So that was 3 days ago. I basically, within 3 days, took all these trades. And if I'm being honest, I got lucky. I got lucky. We started off this account like straight negative, right? As you can see, these first 3 trades right here, it was not looking great. And I honestly just started to chase price. Actually, well, for these trades, I followed a strategy, but with all my other trades here, I was just chasing price at this point. I was revenge trading, right? I just got lucky in terms of I was able to make a profit, right? I ended off, well, it's currently Thursday. I don't know if I'm going to trade tonight or tomorrow, but as of right now, we're currently up $601 on the account. Like, look, I literally made profit this morning, and I took another trade. We lost money, right? It was a pretty big loss. And then I took another trade. I quickly exited out of that position, and then I took another trade, right? And we luckily made it back. But this was all emotional trading with some kind of discretion. I wouldn't even call it discretion. These trades are honestly so bad. They're so bad. And if I'm being honest, I got completely wiped out on my main account, on my live account. And I guess I'll give you guys a quick rundown as to what happened. Basically, as you can see, there is a massive drop here, right? This was FOMC, December 18th, 2024. And it will be a day I remember. So basically, my whole thought process for this, right? So here, market opens. We have buy side resting up here. Price continues lower. Okay, we start continuing higher. We make a swing high, and I see this as all resting buy side liquidity, right? Now, I knew FOMC was gonna come out at around 11 o'clock my time, but 2 p.m. New York time, right? In all of this, I saw all of this as generated buy side liquidity, and I honestly thought that FOMC would potentially, take out this buy side, all this resting buy side right here. I was expecting a little potential sweep to continue higher, and I was married to this bias. And basically, I was so married to the bias that when price dropped, like at this point, I'm down 300 USD, right? FOMC opens instantly in like literally 2 seconds. I'm negative 800. and I didn't have a stop loss. Price literally just kept dropping and dropping and dropping. I lost my entire live account. So as you can see here, these were the 4 massive losses that I took. I got liquidated, right? I literally lost it all. Yesterday morning, I literally had 5.1k USD, and now I'm only left with $266 USD in my account. And like, it's definitely a lot of money. It's a lot of money to me, right? In Canadian, it's like around even more than 6 point something K. Like, I don't even know, but it's over 6 grand, right? And that's like 3+ months work for me, right? I basically took the same trades on the Top Step account, but you know, with Top Step, you need to have a stop loss, right? And I basically went out. I was out, right? I went out to get brunch, and I didn't want to leave the account with no stop loss, so I just set one up with something I was willing to risk losing, right? And then on the live account, I didn't have any. And it goes to show that a stop loss is not gonna harm you. It's there to protect you. And I don't know how many times I'm gonna have to say this to myself, but I honestly hate that I keep putting myself in this situation. So yeah, I mean, it's clear, right? I still have my funded 50k Top Step account, and I don't have my live account. But which one would I rather have, right? Obviously, I'd rather have the live account. But it's gone. Just because I did not use a stop loss. And FOMC completely took me out. If I'm being honest, there was a loss that I took around a couple weeks ago. It was around 1k USD. And even though I wasn't as negative as this trade, that 1k loss hurt. Or like, while I was in that trade, I felt more emotional and not at ease versus this trade. And that was because somewhere along the line I lost conviction in that trade, right? So when price just kept going against me, I started to worry, right? And for this trade, I honestly thought price would continue higher. I mean, this is my first time trading FOMC, and this probably won't be the last, but I'll be a lot more cautious next time. And honestly, like, I had full conviction in this trade. I genuinely thought price would continue higher, and I was married to the bias. But I honestly should have had a contingency plan, which is a stop loss, right? I mean, it took one day to wipe out like a month and a half's work, and I'm basically completely out on my live account. I literally can't even trade, right? So I guess like my plan right now is to hopefully get a payout on the Top Step account, but it honestly depends on how I play this. I need to use a stop loss. I'm honestly pretty glad that Top Step or like any prop firm, right? They force you to take a to put on a stop loss, because otherwise you're gonna blow the account. And basically, I'm also really glad that Top Step has a lockout function to prevent me from emotionally trading, right? We'll see how it goes. I guess, yeah, that'll be it for now. I'll come back to you guys if I do decide to trade. Alright guys, so today is currently December 22nd, 2024, and we ended off the week in a profit, which is pretty cool. But yeah, I mean, let's just go over, guys, if I'm being honest, I can't really go over the trades because I took so many, right? A lot of this was discretionary trading. Basically, I was looking at areas of buy side and areas of sell side, and whenever price looked like it was heading towards one or the other, I would just take the trade, right, in hopes to take out the buy side or sell side liquidity, right? I definitely over traded, guys. In the last video or last clip, we ended off right here. All these trades were taken in one day, which is actually like so bad. It is so bad. I honestly, I was definitely revenge trading here. So we took a $652 loss, then we made it back, then we lost it all again, and then we made it back again. Okay. I was getting stopped out left and right. Even though price was going into the initial direction that I was hoping for, right? So let's just say I wanted to long. It would end up being long, but on the way up, it would take me out and then continue higher, which honestly did suck. Like a lot of these losses wouldn't have happened if I had a bigger stop loss. But if there's anything I've learned this week is like, yo, I need a stop loss, right? So, I mean, it is what it is. I'd honestly rather get stopped out and manage risk than just completely blow an account, which is something I will definitely work on for 2025. Like this, if there's one thing that I would love to change about my trading, is it's definitely changing my mindset into realizing that a stop loss is there to protect you, right? It's literally there to save you so you could trade another day. And yeah, I mean, stop loss is good. That'll pretty much be it for now, guys. You know, trading is hard, but it's definitely doable. And this week I took a massive loss, but okay, this sounds like a gambler, but like, I'm not gonna quit now, right? I'm not gonna end on a loss. Nah, just kidding, guys. Like, I only say that because this is my dream and my passion. So yeah, I mean, I'm definitely not gonna give up. It's definitely not easy. You actually need the mental to stomach this loss or these kinds of losses. But you know, you wouldn't be where I'm at if you use a stop loss, right? And don't over leverage. And also, don't get too married to your bias. I think getting married to the bias and not having a stop, that's what really ultimately killed me. So, just some things to think about. Anyways, guys, This video is definitely like a major difference from last week's video, right? But you know what? It's part of the journey. I'd be more upset if I was still doing this like a couple of years down the line. But it's still my first year, so hopefully we can learn from our mistakes and move forward, right? I mean, that's honestly all I can do at the moment. It sucks to be in this position, trust me guys. Anyways guys, that'll be all for this video. Please remember to leave a like, comment, and subscribe. There's also a link in the description below for a free Discord server. I look forward to seeing you guys there. And yeah, I mean, I guess a couple of things I wanted to say. This week is definitely one of the key points to my trading journey, 100%. And that key point was taking the loss and knowing that a stop loss would have saved me. I would have still been able to trade, right? But now I can't. Not, at least not with my live account, right? And the only reason why I still have a chance, it's because I put a stop loss on my Top Step account, right? If I lost this account, I honestly wouldn't have, I'd honestly wouldn't have a chance at trading at all until maybe next year. And that's because I recently got paid, but I had a lot of expenses, so it kind of just all went to paying bills, right? And yeah, I wouldn't be able to buy a funded account or a challenge, right? And if I didn't pass, I'd just be losing more money, right? I'm just honestly really glad that with trading prop firms, they make you more disciplined, in my opinion, right? I really like how TopStep has the auto lock, or the lockout feature, right? Because at the end of this week, when I did take a $800 profit, I immediately locked myself out. Like, I did not want to trade anymore. Yes, I did miss out on a lot, but after taking these losses, I don't think it's worth it, right? I guess where I went wrong, definitely the stop loss part, but another part is being so married to my bias, right? I was blind, I just didn't accept when price was going against me, right? I should have just accepted the loss. I mean, there's not much I can do but to just keep going, right? I mean, if I stop now, I think I'll be down a good 7 to 8K trading in my trading career, right? But it's not gonna end like this, guys. And I think this point where I'm at right now is this is the point where traders either quit or they continue going, because I'm still a beginner on my journey, right? And taking a massive loss like this, blowing your account, your live account, it honestly sucks, right? And this week there was a point where I was feeling down, and it wasn't actually because I lost money on the live account, right? If I didn't have conviction in the live account trade and I lost that much, I would have been devastated. But because I did genuinely believe price would continue higher, the loss didn't hurt as much, right? this week when I was like just chasing price and revenge trading, it honestly felt really, really bad. I kind of just felt like I was starting back at square one, right? Especially after taking the losses. And I'm just like chasing price. I mean, yeah, we got lucky. We ended off in a profit. But seriously, like, there's no need to put yourself in this position, right? If you don't have to. Because there's really no point at all. Yeah, I mean, the plan for the coming months, right, in 2025, hopefully we just, hopefully we're able to get a decent payout from Top Step, put that back into the live account to get the live account running again, and yeah, just keep getting payouts, buy more challenges, rinse and repeat, right? And guys, if you're in my, I doubt you guys are in my position because y'all know how to use a stop loss, but if you guys are in my position, just know that if this is something you really want to do, don't give up. Because, you know, with perseverance and consistency, obviously with also learning from your mistakes, you'll definitely get there. I am in a rough spot right now, but I definitely do believe I can make it out alive. But also, like, a big part of it is that this is my dream, so definitely gonna keep going. And yeah, I mean, that's pretty much it, guys. Thank you so much for watching, and good luck. Peace.